Respiration in plants. Plants exchange gases through stomata, and the large intercellular spaces ensure that all cells are in contact with air. Carbon dioxide and oxygen are exchanged by diffusion here. They can go into cells or away from them and out into the air. The direction of diffusion depends upon the environmental conditions and the requirement of the plant. So basically, respiration in plants takes place with the help of diffusion itself, with the help of stomata. You can see during the day photosynthesis and during night cellular respiration over there. So respiration in plants during day versus night, what happened there actually? At night, when there is no photosynthesis, because there is no sunlight, CO2 elimination is the major exchange activity going on, because CO2 is eliminated due to respiration. While during the day, CO2 generated during respiration is used up for photosynthesis, because photosynthesis is taking place that time during the day. Hence, there is no CO2 release during the day. Instead, oxygen release is the major event at this time. Therefore, we should not sleep under tree during night. Now you can see the difference between photosynthesis and respiration. Photosynthesis occur only in plant and some photosynthetic bacteria, while respiration occur in living organism, all living organism. Photosynthesis takes place in the presence of sunlight, then while respiration, no need of sunlight, takes place throughout the day. Photosynthesis occur in chloroplast and is dependent on light, while in case of respiration, aerobic respiration occur in cytoplasm and mitochondria and is independent of light. In photosynthesis, raw material are CO2 and water, while in respiration uses carbohydrate or organic substance and oxygen. Now, different strategies for respiration used by different animal, as you can see at your screen, that different animal using the different strategies. Animal have evolved different organs for the uptake of oxygen from the environment and for the getting rid of the carbon dioxide produced. Terrestrial animals can breathe the oxygen in the atmosphere, but animals that live in water need to use the oxygen dissolved in the air. For example, fishes. So, fishes using the gills for their respiration, while terrestrial organisms having lungs, some spider and insect are using spiracle for these purposes. Now, respiration in aquatic animal, that is fish. Since the amount of dissolved oxygen is fairly low compared to the amount of oxygen in the air, therefore, the rate of breathing in aquatic organism is much faster than that seen in the terrestrial organism. Means you are having lower rate than that of fishes. Fishes take in water through their mouth and force it past the gills, where the dissolved oxygen is taken up by blood. So gills are using the dissolved oxygen in case of fishes. Respiratory surface and its properties. Student, as you know, terrestrial organisms use the oxygen in the atmosphere for respiration. This oxygen is absorbed by different organs and in different animals. All these organs have a structure that increases the surface area, which is contact with the oxygen-rich atmosphere. Since the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide has to take place across this surface is very fine and delicate. You can see the alveoli touching the blood vessel in the figure. This is in between of them is the respiratory surface present in the terrestrial animal for the exchange of gases. This is have more important